I did not jive well with the foster home that we were in. I felt like I was being like literally mentally abused by this woman. And there was one point that she pushed me down a couple of stairs. So I got really pissed off and I threw her typewriter onto the ground. It was bad. So that night she called my social worker because I told her I did not want to live with her anymore. But for some reason, my brother wanted to stay with her. So from that point on, we got separated for a very long time. I ended up actually going to an all-girls group home. So someone said, I don't believe you. I don't fucking care.
Was she verbally abusive to you?
Oh yeah, she'd always...
Sorry, I'm right here.
She'd always tuck.
You can say whatever, Mom. They're asking you to be honest.
Yeah, she'd tuck a bunch of shit. But then in the same time, she would say that she was, grateful and, her mom was never there and her dad was never there and their parents were on drugs.
My mom's boyfriend and Amber didn't get along. There was a lot of fights. I defended Amber. I defended her fully, without a second thought. Does she say that? No. Does she say how I defended her against everything else that was put her way? How I lost friends over defending her ways? No. Why? Because she wants to play victim. I know you're not supposed to say you regret anything, but I do regret that relationship. Full-heartedly, immensely, because of everything that happened in it. Yes, we cared about each other at one point, but I don't even care to even be her friend.
So Krystle texted her parents, kind of just letting them know I love you. And stuff like that, And Krystle's dad said he loved me too. So I thought it was sweet. And I've told him before, you know how people get upset with each other and they're in like humongous arguments? Let me take a pause. Let me stop for a second. You know how when people are like in an argument and they're like, blah, 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 I hate you. It's happened with me. That's how I get sometimes. And I have argued with Krystle's parents before. I'm not going to lie. It has happened. But in the midst of those arguments and at the end of those arguments, I break down and I cry and I tell Krystle's dad that he's like, a father to me. So, sorry. Now I'm getting emotional again. And he's never said that before, so. Yeah, anyways.
This is also around the time my mom and Amberlynn start getting into a lot of spats about stuff. They started arguing quite a bit. Amberlynn's she's very set in her way or no way kind of deal. I don't know. That's just, she doesn't care, like, if she disrespects you, basically. Like, she really just does not care to have respect. Like, we were at my mom's house living with her, and she still was, I don't know, if it had been the other way around, I was not going to try to argue with her mom, it was like a respecting your elders kind of thing. Even though you're not a child, you should still respect your elders. As far as I know, because Amberlynn, I guess, starts talking about her childhood a lot right here. As far as I know, I don't know if she lied about anything that happened in her childhood. I don't know why she would lie about that kind of stuff. But, you don't know. And then I feel like that's a lot of her problems. My mom tells her this at one point. She's like, you focus too much on the past. You blame the past for everything that's happening to you now. And you're not moving on from it. And I feel like that's still a big part of what's going on with her now. Like, she's still focused on what all has happened in the past, and she's not moving forward. Her and my mom started arguing back and forth, and my mom ended up getting physical with Amberlynn. That's where the K-cup holder comes back. I think they're kind of slapping around at each other, and my mom, that K-cup holder was sitting on the stairs for us to take upstairs or whatever. My mom came back with it and hit her over the head with it. It was very traumatizing for me, honestly. It was. I was freaking out.
And I just want to tell you, that Aunt Tammy, if you're listening still, that the people who say they like you, they don't really like you. They're liking the drama, and you're giving it to them. I'm tired of not being appreciated when I try to help you the best that I can. And it's just frustrating. This whole situation is
Amberlynn
super
talking
frustrating.
to Becky's mom
And I
right
finally
after
just
she
kind of
had
wanted
her
to
surgery.
speak
I'm going to put it
upon
out there how
the situation.
Amberlynn really treated Becky's mom. Don't let her fool everyone, please.
I am not trying to argue with you. That is the last thing I want to do since you just got out of surgery. I don't want to cause any more stress onto you, onto Becky, onto anyone in your family, onto myself, because that's just not going to fix anything. I am just tired of the added drama onto my YouTube, and I'm tired of not being appreciated when I try to help you the best that I can. And it's just frustrating. This whole situation is super frustrating. And I finally just kind of wanted to speak upon the situation.
So she wanted to speak on a situation that became about her when Norma had just got out of surgery.